Hi, everybody. You know what day it is? It's Thursday. Well, actually, not much suffering in this episode for the main cast. I can't say that for the other character in this episode. Jujutsu Kaisen, Season 2, Episode 21, Transfiguration. No, Metamorphosis. I got the titles messed up. Metamorphosis. So, this is pretty much the climax of the fight between Todo with Yuji against Mahito. There comes a time when a villain does so evil things, horrible atrocities, that he's dealt with in a way that makes him feel like a small individual. That is this time. Kudos go out to the animators of MAPPA. I hope you get your rest. I hope you do. No. I'm dead serious. I hope they get their rest. Because they did really good work in this episode. 10 out of 10. Let's go over this. So, it starts off with the fight. And, basically, you know, Todo's still doing his thing. Todo. Eventually what happens is, he turns the entire street into flesh. Very weird. But anyway, what eventually happens after the back and forth with Todo doing his claps, boogie woogie, brother, besto flendo, they get separated. Yuji's fighting Mahito solo, and then Todo is fighting these. He creates this weird amalgamation of a human. It kind of looks like what he kind of turns into Mahito later in the episode. But this individual, this thing, fights Todo. And, you know, we get that off screen. That actual fight with this thing, he takes it out one shot. But then he fights two others. But that's not shown. Let's fight with those two others. Instead, we get Yuji and Mahito. The fighting in this episode was insane. Of course, freaking Mahito. But goes back and forth, until eventually they take it to the area where Shibuya got annihilated by Sakura. Whoopee! So Todo's back from his parade with those things he was fighting. And now it's Yuji, Todo against Mahito. Mahito brings out his domain expansion. He's copying Gojo now. That's all. Think about Mahito. He's copying everybody. Like, doing Black Flash. He's doing this. He's doing that. This results. Okay. I already knew this was going to happen. When he does the domain expansion, he's able to touch Todo's hand. And he cuts it off. And after that, you know, he's able to do this scene. I don't know how and why, what the purpose of this scene is, but I love it. For those who don't know, Todo has this infatuation with this idol in Jujutsu Kaisen. So, he protects himself, Todo, after his hand got cut off. Protects himself from Mahito by shielding his abdomen with curse energy, because he does a black flash. Then the string of the neck of this necklace falls. It opens up. On the left side is a picture of Yuji. On the right side is a picture of this idol. I don't know what is going on in this scene. It is weird. Toto is dressed up as the idol, and the idol's next to him. And it's just like he's fighting Mahito, he's punching him and kicking him. I'm like, wait a minute, he lost his hand. This is all in his imagination. He slaps Mahito's hand to bring in Yuji, and he fights him. And this then goes into Mahito, after getting hit in the face with Black Flash, resulting in his final form. Is that your final form? He kind of looks like Magarahara, the being that Megumi summoned. Kind of, not completely. He doesn't really. It's like a piss poor version. Fights Yuji in that form. What I really liked about this episode also was the battle damage. Like you see Yuji's face, and you see skin is removed, and you see his teeth through his cheek. This fight goes into the waterway area, because he hits Yuji and goes into the waterway. Eventually what happens, back and forth, Mahito's feeling damage from his domain expansion and getting hit with a Black Flash. And at this point in the fight, Yuji's ready to go. Toto makes another entrance. And his left hand, his right hand. His right hand is fine. His left hand is missing. It's all got like warts on it. He does this. Is a nub. And he does it. And he flips. To a point where Yuji's able to go in after him. And does a Black Flash against Mahito. This was something else. He knocked the living out of him. To the point where he was on the floor. And he's like... But the way I look at it is this. And listen, he's a good villain, but you know what? A footnote. A building block. He was to be passed on. Because at that point, Yuji follows and goes up to him. I remember what he said specifically, saying how I will kill you. If you come back, I will kill you again. You change your name, I will find you, and I will kill you. Because that is my role in this war, to kill curses. And he references being a cog in a machine. The scene that follows is unbelievable. I was like, wow. Mahito's running away, and running with him, are white rabbits. And behind him is Yuji, who's with these wolves. And eventually he's running, he cracks, his ankle breaks. He falls down. And you even see Yuji as a white wolf with a scar on his face. I was like, that is some good shit. The irony of, the hunted, Now, He gets to him, he kicks him in his abdomen, he goes flying. And he's like having a fit. There is such a thing as karma. And I'm going to say this right now. Mahito got exactly what he deserved. And he died. Well, he got defeated. Sorry about that. He got defeated. Just like everyone else got defeated. And at that point, who shows up? Geto. Now, I know who he really is, but I'm not going to say anything. And he's like, I just love the tone of Geto. The way he says to him, it's like, yeah, this isn't going to go well for you, Mahito. Yeah. But just the whole episode of what Yuji says, his expressions, the way he's presented, it is presented in such a way that he now knows what he is. He is a sorcerer that kills curses. And this villain gets exactly what he deserves. For all the killing he's done, for everything he's done, he is seen crawling and running like a scared white rabbit. I personally like not calling him a white rabbit. I would probably call him a maggot crawling on the ground. This is a villain defeat that is complete. Now, we got 2 more episodes left. And as I said before, when this season is over, I'm reading the manga. Out of all the deaths that we've seen so far, I still like this show. And this guy, Geto, the first thing I see when I see him, I do feel this kind of Aizen vibe with him. But this is a 10 out of 10. And I once again want to say, MAPPA, the animators of MAPPA, get some rest. After these last 2 episodes, get some rest. Reorganize that studio. Get these people a better scheduling of these episodes. Hire some more animators who can handle this. Because they gotta get better conditions, man. We want the best. So, that's all I have to say about that. But overall, we got 2 more episodes. And, next week's episode is going to be called Metamorphosis 2. This will be episode 22. But it's, just the way he looked when he got knocked out and his expression and how he was feeling. Yeah, Mahito. Maybe you should have given that to Umbra or Nanami. No, you didn't you? You didn't do that, did you? Well, enjoy Oblivion. This is Mabankai 922. Satisfying villain death. But I think Geto, I'm liking where he's going. He looks like a really good character I can follow. Good villain, too. I'll see you guys later.